Hi, everybody. It's Thursday, December 7th, 2023. Good afternoon, good morning. Welcome to Against the Public. I'm Dana Lane. We're the only show that combs through early betting patterns, tells you exactly where you might want to steer clear of public opinion. Today, we've identified 3 National Hockey League games for tonight where I think the early public betting trend is a little bit misguided, but it's given us a better number in each account. So we're very excited about putting our money behind these 3 free plays tonight. After the show, go to pickdawgz.com where you're going to find my top 3 college basketball selections for tonight for one low price of $49.99. And of course, that package comes with our Pick Dawgz win guarantee that says you must profit or receive an immediate site credit for the purchase price. And profit we did last night on the website for everybody who's our all access customers. 9-1 on the site, which included a perfect 3-0 night in the NBA, a perfect 3-0 night on the ice, including the Tampa Bay Lightning, -1.5 plus 190 over the Pittsburgh Penguins, and 3-1 in college basketball. Over the last 7 days, I've crushed 60% of my overall selections. Good for 1,046 units of profit. That's number 1 in that span. And of course, I'm still the number 1 college football handicapper. So make sure you get involved with my bowl package that's up there right now. Get every bowl play, including this weekend as well, where you get this weekend as well. I don't even know if that's good grammar, but this weekend where you get Army, Navy, and then you get 2 FCS games along with that. So plenty of college football this weekend as well. So you don't have to wait until the bowl season. NBA. I've crushed 65% of my plays over the last week. I've taken over the second spot among the leaders in college basketball, aiming for that top spot. And guys, don't wait until the elevator gets to the top. Take that ride up. It's the same thing in gambling where you're trying to identify those hot teams, those teams that are going to go on a streak, especially when we're talking about the NHL or during baseball season where streaks are everything. Get on the hot streak right now and ride it to the top. All picks and records are up on pickdawgz.com for better or worse. Some sports are doing better than others, but really right now, both college and the NBA, college football, I am smoking hot, red hot. Make sure that you get involved. And how do you get involved? Well, my 30-day and 90-day all-access pass is up there right now. You can get each one for less than $100 a day, which comes out to be just over $3 or $100 a month, which comes out to $3 a day and some change. It's by far my best package, and it's by far my most popular package. So make sure you get involved right now. Okay, section of the hype section is over. Let's get to our free plays for Thursday. We're going to start off at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Game number 7 and 8 on your rotation. Toronto Maple Leafs versus the Ottawa Senators. Toronto is a road favorite, -$1.29, 6.5 over -35. Quite a bit of juice on that total. And of course, we see 66% of the money coming in on Toronto, which has pushed that number from -$1.20, which was the send out number, to -$1.29. It looks like Toronto is going to go with Joseph Woll in net, and from what I'm being told, Anton Forsberg is going to be in net for Ottawa. And we've already seen the Sens beat Toronto this year 6-3, handle them pretty easily. That was about a month ago. And it seems like every time Woll is in net, Toronto does not play well in front of them. And I guess you could say that about every goaltender, because Toronto for the last 2 or 3 years have not played well in front of their own net. Much more worried about transition than they are playing well in their own end. In the last 5 games that Woll has started, they have allowed 35 shots a night. Now, statistically, Woll has done well in those games, but against Ottawa, I think tonight is going to be a little bit, I feel like tonight is going to be a letdown. The Ottawa is desperate to make some noise in that division where they're already way behind Boston, but you want to get into those top 3. And of course, if you don't, then you want to be in the wild card spot, which is the top 2 in the Western Conference out of that top 6 in the conference, if that made sense. That win over the Rangers, I think in watching these press conferences and watching guys speak about that W, I think that really is going to propel them. There's a lot of talent on this team, and I'm very surprised where they are right now. But expect them to play well tonight against a team that they have already played well against. And Toronto is just not good defensively. And I don't think I think getting plus $1.18 is a pretty good price. I didn't expect Toronto. I expected Toronto to be probably in that 15 to 20 range, and they're minus $1.29. We're going to take Ottawa plus $1.18. Game number 2, 7 o'clock Eastern time, is game number 5 and 6. The San Jose Sharks and the Detroit Red Wings. Detroit minus 275 because there's no love for a road win streak for the Sharks. 6.5 over minus 15. Just 7%, that's my cat, 7% of the money line money is coming in on the Wings, and that is really not a surprise. That is nothing more than the public trying to catch a 245 dog. The Wings have owned the Sharks, and that was way before San Jose was one of the worst teams in the league. They have beaten the Sharks 7 straight times. Yep, I understand that goes back 3+ years because they play each other twice a year. Stop with all this Sharks madness. They are not a good team. They're going to be exposed tonight. The Islanders took their foot off the pedal. They had a 4-1 lead against the Sharks and absolutely should have finished that game, which tells me something about the Islanders. The Wings power play, which is it's something that we discuss when we're talking about handicapping hockey, because we want to make sure that we get a team whose power play is on fire. And, depending if we're betting sides or total, that power play to me is something that's very, it's an integral part of where my money is going to go. And we've seen the Wings power play over the last 7 games heat up. They have a success rate of over 31%, 31.35%. Blackwood and Husso are going to be in net tonight. We're going to take the Wings tonight. No, we're not laying 275, but we are going to lay them 1.5 minus $1.10. Great to have cats because they don't know when to not meow. Game number 3, please stay with me. 8 o'clock Eastern time. 11 and 12 is on your rotation. Dallas Stars and the Washington Capitals. Dallas minus $1.40 road favorite. 600 minus 15. Wedgwood versus Lindgren. They are the confirmed goaltenders for tonight. I don't even know if you can hear my cat. We remember back to last season when in both meetings they produced unders. These were defensive battles. There was 8 goals combined in those 2 games. And we talk about using special teams as a friend when betting totals. We see that the Caps are in the middle of an 0 for 23 power play streak at home. This is their worst streak in 11 years, and that's because they're not getting any production from their superstars. Jake Ottinger is not going to be in net tonight. I was hoping that was going to happen, but I knew it was fairly unlikely. Don't sleep on Charlie Lindgren, though. He's been terrific in his last 4 starts. Throw out the Arizona game in relief where they couldn't stop anything. That streak included a shutout against the Vegas Golden Knights. That propelled the 8-year veteran to a 5-1 record since losing his opening start to Pittsburgh. So we're going to take Dallas and Washington under 6, a little bit of juice, minus $1.20. So that does it for our 3 games today. Please go to pickdawgz.com. Get involved with one of my many packages, and including my college basketball 3-pack for $49.99. Of course, you got the NFL game up there tonight, side and total. Get that 3-pack now. Jump on my 30-day pass or my 90-day pass. Whatever you do, make sure you get on this right now and ride that streak to the top. I mean, if you've been with me for a while, once I get hot, I'm hot for a bit. So make sure you get involved right now. Let's keep on building that bankroll. Just to recap our free plays: Ottawa plus $1.18, Detroit minus 1.5, minus $1.10, and Dallas and Washington under 6 minus $1.20. That does it for today's show. For Against the Public, I'm Dana Lane. I wish you nothing but the best with your wagers tonight.